on? We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. I appreciate everybody for checking in. Much blessings to everybody that made it to 2019. And we up in here, man. You know, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Check out our music and entertainment playlist. I definitely appreciate everybody for rocking out with us this year. Big year last year. Hopefully we have an even bigger one this year. I definitely pray and, you know, everybody has much success this year, and everybody stay positive. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't always going to start off the way it's supposed to, but Kanye West definitely started off on the wrong foot this year. You know, remember last year he was around here, you know, buck dancing for Trump, and then he goes around and say he was used by politicians. He won't be used again, but Donald Trump is back in Kanye West's mind, okay? He sent some tweets out last night. Shout out to TMZ for catching these, man. I don't follow Kanye on social media, so he said from now on I'm performing with my MF hat on, Dragon, and I think he's talking about his Make America Great hat on. It says, if you're planning to attend any future Kanye West concert, be prepared to see the Make America Great hat on his head. I think they meant. Because Ye said he'll be performing with it on from now on. Kanye is making it quite clear to kick off the new year. He's still on the Trump train heading into 2019. Ye went to Twitter on another rant Tuesday proclaiming his unwavering devotion to President Trump, saying Trump all day. He continued by saying, just so in 2019 you know where I stand. The political line of logic continued with Kanye saying they will not program me, and adding blacks are 90% Democrats. That sound like control to me. And also I read some more of the tweets he said. He fought, well, they got them all in the article, so, you know, but I'll go and read them individually. He followed up by saying, love everyone and we will change the world. God is on my side. I'm a Christian. I'm a taxpayer. I am myself. God is with us. It should be noted Kanye is currently retweeting love and support being sent to him at an alarming rapid pace. So people will stop showing him love. The new tweet that followed his latest attack against Drake for following Kim Kardashian on Instagram last year. That also appears to be the first directed mention of politics ever since Kanye announced he'd be putting a pause on this political talk and focusing on being creative. I love Drake. 2019, we will heal all. Okay. Speaking of Drizzy, Kanye addressed his ongoing feud with the guy, saying I love Drake and all that other stuff. Man, them dudes is weirdos. All right. But I'm gonna read some of his tweets and then I'll go in on Kanye. Okay. As I do, he said we will change the world. God is on my side. I'm a Christian. I'm a taxpayer, and I'm myself. God is with us. Blacks are 90% of Democrats. That sounds like control to me. Just so you know, in 2019, you know where I stand. Snake, Trump all day. Okay. All right, one. He's lying once again, bro. Any of them dudes that get with the Kardashians, and I know dudes like everyday life that dudes really salivate over the Kardashians. You know, and I know dudes that really don't like messing with sisters. They could be with a sister and just, you know, they speak up on how good, you know, the other races are. You know what I'm saying? And it's difficult being with a sister, but, you know, a relationship is supposed to be difficult. You're supposed to have some resistance. She's supposed to have her own mind. Of course, she's supposed to submit to you. Yeah, but she gonna have her own mind. And I think that's one of the beautiful things about black love, you know, black relations. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. Everybody has their own prerogative. I can't tell people what to do, and I don't even want to try to, you know, curb your mind. You know, other races, they stay, you know, Arabs, you know, they be with Arabs, and if they move and try to be with somebody else, it's real low key. You know, same thing for Mexicans, Puerto Ricans. They try to keep it in that same, you know, circle for the most part. But Kanye West said he's Christian, and if you don't know about Christianity, and truth about it, everybody say they're Christian. But, you know, once you look at it from this, and I'm not going to go too deep. This ain't the platform. I'm going to get my Patreon started. I'm going to talk to my brother World Breaker Fighting. Go over there, subscribe to World Breaker Fighting. They talk more than about fighting. Talk a lot about it, a lot of deep stuff as well over there, man. Shout out to World Breaker Fighting down in Texas. But yeah, Christianity, if you look at it, the Ku Klux Klan are Christians, you know. That's the only religion they allowed a slave to know to come over here. It's the only time the slave was not allowed to work when they went to church on Sunday. So Christianity has got a lot of loopholes in it, and if you read the original King James version in the Bible, basically tells you that you don't have to believe in religion to be close and be one with God. Okay, so one, Christianity got nothing to do with it. I'm glad that he pays his taxes so he won't get in debt. Funny that he is a Trump supporter and he pays his taxes. That sounds a little bit of hypocrisy to me. Also, he gonna be wearing that "Make America Great" hat again. Just playing on some smoke, being on stage. But a lot of the brothers, and a lot of the non-Trump supporters, I'll put it that way. I mean, I don't even mess with Kanye no more. Ever since he switched up with that Yeezus album, only retards, that follow Kanye and said that album was good, album was trash. It's different from My Twisted Dark Fantasies, 808, Heartbreak. Both of them albums was a little bit different, but they were still hip-hop, and Ye was still Ye around that time. When he got to that Yeezus album, he must have been smoking the crack pipe, you figure, deal me? But that is what it is with him, okay? It's funny that he goes out here and lied to us and say he gonna just be creative and not focus on politics, but all of a sudden it sounds like somebody made another deposit in his account or, helped him out a little bit. Now he's out here capping for Trump, okay? And then again, with Kanye is that, it's just like, the dude is lost since he got with the Kardashians, man. You see Chris Humphrey life go off the rail. You see Lamar Odom life go off the rail. And for the most part, only person that really got out was Ray J, okay? Ray J got out of there. But the other man that was in their life, man, I don't see why people want to continue to start messing with them. Like, it ain't 1,000 more naturally more beautiful women across the world that look better than Kardashians. I done been through New York. And, a lot of the Russians that plan to play, I've seen way better Russian women if you just don't want to choose Mexican, Puerto Rican, black women. I've seen way better Puerto Rican women, just around the world, especially in New York. I've seen way better black women in Africa and over there in the UK. My brother Town Business JS, y'all go subscribe to him as well, too. Town Business JS, he kick a lot of great knowledge as well, too. He had, at the Fury Waterfall, he had a cold-blooded UK black woman. You know what I'm saying? She was cold-blooded. It's way better women out there, but a lot of these dudes are intimidated, man. They want a woman to submit to them off rip. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to play hard to get. They ain't got no game. They either want to be able to flash their money, and they actually want to be able to be a crutch for a woman and wonder, like, when a relationship started to dip and she started cheating on you with guys like Drake. you want to figure out. You want to be like, dang, why she do that? At the end of the day, it's about how you court a woman, how you first meet her, bruh. If you just meet her and like, oh, let me take you out, let me buy you this champagne, or buy you this Henny or this 1738, you start tricking off rip. That's what the relationship gonna be based off of. Kim Kardashian ain't no real wife, bruh. She can't cook, she can't clean, she don't fold no clothes. Her family was built off a whorehouse. You know what I'm saying? They basically the bunny ranch. Her mama passed that down. She was, Kris Jenner was doing that back in the day. You know what I'm saying? She ain't never really got out there and really worked and really grind for real. And basically, Kanye West is just being drained, hypnotized. He's the poster child. He's the creator or the inspiration for the creator of Get Out, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a hypnotized black man from Chicago who lost his way, but he always been, he always been vulnerable for that, man. It wouldn't have shocked me if somebody told me 10, 15 years ago, or however long ago when Kanye came out, that Kanye would be trapped like this, bro. That's what he is, trapped. So at the end of the day, I've been messing with them dudes like that, man. I don't buy none of their knowingly buy none of their products and nothing that they involved in. I ain't never bought none of them eating them ugly clothes he be selling. I ain't never bought none of them ugly Yeezys they be selling. Only Yeezys I ever liked he had was the Yeezy Fest, Oktoberfest, whatever they call with Nike. I ain't never bought them. You know what I'm saying? He just don't seem like a guy that I would rock with, man. Real talk. He don't seem like a guy that I would feng shui, kick it with, whatever, At the end of the day, he always seemed a little sweet, man. You know what I'm saying? And, he's an undercover brother. A lot of people don't know that, man. I'm not going to say, a lot of dudes I know in the music industry, that manage music acts. But, yeah, he was seen to be on the down low, to be honest, man, from what I hear. So, at the same time, man, it didn't really, shocked me, especially when him and Jay-Z parted ways and Jay-Z didn't want nothing to do with him. It don't shock me with that, man. It don't shock me he got back on the Trump bandwagon and Trump made a deposit in his account. And it doesn't bother me. It doesn't surprise me, that, Trump is funding him. You've seen Jim Brown, somebody that was an advocate, for blacks back in the 60s and the 70s. You see a guy like Ray Lewis that, some people that thought was black to the core rocking with him. Steve Harvey, even though Steve Harvey, that's Donald Trump is his employer. You know, it don't surprise me. All these dudes turning black, you know, turning you know, white, you know, turning into Oreos, black on the outside, white on the inside, if you know what that means, for that green. You know, 50 Cent came out and said Donald Trump tried to offer him like 500,000, you know, just to sway black votes. So that just show he said all money ain't good money, and 50 said no. So it don't really surprise me. I'll link that article in the description so you can read all the tweets. I got everything there. Salute TMZ. Definitely giving them love. Article link will be in the description. Don't forget we on Facebook, Twitter. Both links in the description. We got a Facebook group. Also, you can reach out to me in the email if you got a question, business inquiry, sponsorship, whatever the situation may be. Video request. My email is in the description as well. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Also, you want to make a donation to the channel. That link's there as well too. Keep checking for us. Check out our music entertainment channel. We working. Most active channel on YouTube. Always with the good stuff. We gone.